This is a quick look to show you how the macro theming page connects up with the micro theming page. On the left here we have the macro theming page, which we called the coordination theming page before. And on the right we have the micro theming page. And we've already seen before that you now have the live stats about the tables in the micro theming page. We now have the stats about the themers in the macro theming page. We can also communicate with them like we can with the tables, so the coordinator could send a chat over and say how much more time, and we'll see that that appears in the page for the micro themer separately than it from the chat communication that might go on with the tables. And in the same way, the micro themers can chat with the coordinator. And that message appears in the macro theming page for the coordinator. We can also see all of the micro themes that have been generated by each of the theme teams and the information behind them. What is also interesting that I'll show you now is the macro theming page is now connected up live to the micro theming page in the same way that the micro theming page is connected up live to the tables. So we can look over here at the themes in the macro theming and look for something we see on both of these. And for instance, we'll make this an example. Before we do that, we'll go over here and see that no example was selected by the themer. Now we come back onto this side and we select an example, and we now see that red text has been added to say that there's an updated examples, and when we look at it we see the example that was added. And we can also remove that and we're back to no example. We can also edit this, so we'll put a little version 1 and that will appear automatically also. The same is true if it is a theme that is over here on the left that hasn't been used yet. So we'll look at the bottom theme, which is edit V4. We'll come up here. We'll change that to V5. And there it's updated in the macro theming page. And we will also add another example to it. Click that, and that also was updated. And when we look at it, the information about it, we'll see the two examples are there. So the updates will happen whether the theme is on the incoming list and hasn't been used yet, or if the theme is already used in an affinity group on the right side. And as before, every move, every change that is made by a micro themer or the macro themer is immediately recorded in the server, and nothing can be lost, so you can refresh this page at any time. And by refreshing it, you'll just remove the red warning symbols. And we'll see we're still at V5, and there are the two examples. We're here at V1 and no example was created, so we can go back over there, select that example, and we'll see it there.